What is up, yarn besties? I am the Crafty Crocheter, and if you want to become a yarn bestie, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you get access to more content. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna perform a yarn review for a yarn that I recently got from my recent trip to Walmart, and you can catch my yarn haul video from that Walmart trip right there. And then the yarn I'm going to review in this video is for the Caron Simply Me Mosaic. Now this yarn, like I said, I showcased this yarn in my yarn haul video, so I'm going to work this up. And I'm going to go over the recommended hook sizes and needle sizes and all the specification specs for this yarn. So if you're ready to go, here we go. Alrighty, so here is the yarn that I'll be reviewing in today's video. Now this is from Yarn Inspirations. It's the Caron Simply Me Mosaic, and I got this on my local Walmart the other day, so I wanted to do a yarn review with this because plus I've seen it in other videos as well. So I'll go into a little bit more of the specifications for this yarn. So basically, let me turn this around. So it is a bulky weight number 5 yarn. It's machine washable. It's 62% acrylic, 20% nylon, and 18% wool. It is 5 ounces or 140 grams, 173 yards or 158 meters. And the recommended hook size for this is between a US I9 to a K10.5 or 5.5 to 6.5 millimeter. And for knitting needles, they recommend anywhere from a 6 to a 6.5 millimeter or a US 10 to a US 10.5 for knit needles. So in this video, I am going to work the yarn with both recommended hook and knit needle sizes. So I am going to use this size K big twist crochet hook that I got from Joann's before they closed for good. So I'll be working like a simple crocheted swatch with this one. And then for the knit needles, I am going to be using my bamboo Takumi needles that I got from my local Goodwill. These are 10.5 US. So I'm going to show you what the swatches look like for both crocheted and knitted. So if you're ready, here we go. Ew, yarn barf. Well, I can see the first criticism I would have to say about this yarn is if you're going to work with this yarn, be prepared to deal with a copious amount of yarn barf, because I had to work through a bunch of yarn barf, even though I tried to pull it out with my crochet hook through the most center point. So if you're going to work with this, be sure to be ready to contend with the yarn barf. Alright, so I'm going to show you both swatches. The first will be the crocheted and the second will be the knitted. So as I said, for the crocheted one, I did use the recommended size as specified on the label, which is a K 10.5. So here is the swatch for the crocheted part, and this turned out pretty nicely. I used the crunch stitch or the even moss stitch for this crocheted, and it turned out to be really nice on both ends. So here is the right side, here is the wrong side, and I weaved in my ends before filming, except for this little part of here, but that doesn't really matter. But as far as crocheting is concerned, it was easy to work with, but the only kind of con I would have about this yarn as well, besides the yarn barf issue, is that it tends to split a lot. So because of the fiber content, so when you're working with the crochet hook, you just got to be careful of the yarn splitting on you so you don't miss any of the stitches. But other than that, it worked up pretty easily. So that is the crocheted swatch. So I'm going to show the knitted now. And again, for the knitted, I did use the recommended needle size of 10.5. And here is the knitted swatch. And I just did a simple stockinette stitch. When it came to knitting, the yarn was kind of difficult to work with because due to the splitting, and plus because with a crochet hook you have that little hook to keep it all together. But with the knit needles, you got you have the point of the needle, so you got to be careful not to miss all this threads, so to speak, or those fibers in the yarn, because it splits a lot. It splits more easier than it with knitting than it does with crochet. But again, you got to be careful when you work with this yarn. I suppose I could have went down a couple needle sizes, because This yarn, to me, even though it says it's a number 5 bulky weight, it behaves more like a number 3 because it's, as you can see from the material, it's kind of like a DK weighted yarn versus a bulky weight, because with bulky weight, it tends to be a little thicker. So I'm not sure why they classified this as a bulky weight number 5 when obvious it's a number 3. But again, it worked out pretty well for what its intent and purposes, but again, the only couple cons would be the yarn barf issue and the splitting. So if you're going to work with this yarn, I would just be cognizant of that. So I'm going to put the swatches side by side now for comparison purposes. So I have the crocheted on top, knitted on right here. So if I was to rate this yarn on a skein scale of 1 to 5, based on the issues I had with this yarn, I would give it a 3 out of 5, because although it was nice and soft, it was moderately easy to work with, especially for crocheting. But knitting, it was kind of more splitty yarn, because again, if you see close up and how it's kind of real, almost like embroidery floss almost, but kind of like wound. But as you can see, it kind of has that embroidery floss look to it. Again, it's probably due to the fiber content of the yarn. But overall, this would be a great yarn for like scarves, hats, baby blankets, because it's kind of soft, it's a little thin, and it's breathable. So it's not too heavy. You could make something to wear for spring or summer, or maybe even to the fall. I would recommend this yarn overall because, again, it was easy to work with, and they have a multitude of colors out there. And yeah, and I am an affiliate for Yarnspirations, so if you go to my affiliate link in the description and order this yarn, any purchases made as a result of visiting the website will put a little commission money in my pocket, which would be used to grow the channel. And that is my honest review for this yarn. This is the Crafty Crocheter. Thank you for watching. Happy crafting.